right, give it up one more time for your MC. I've only been doing comedy about 8 months, and I'm a lot more comfortable on stage, but I still have occasional issues with stage fright. So I asked a comic friend of mine for some advice, and he told me I should try doing what Jim Morrison did. So I thought about it, and I asked him if he meant I should perform with my back to the audience. And he said, no, I think you should overdose in a bathtub because you fucking suck. That did not help. So I wanted to broaden the subject matter of my jokes, so I decided I would check out the current events on the internet. The only bad thing about the internet is I'm easily distracted. So, for example, this morning I had set aside an hour to write jokes, and I wasted 45 minutes of that hour trying to find the Men Seeking Men section on ChristianMingle.com. I didn't find it. Google kept redirecting me to the Vatican homepage. So. I noticed in the news, see IKEA a couple of times in the past couple of weeks, they've had to recall some of their Swedish meatballs all over the world. For example, in Ireland, they had to recall their meatballs because they found horse DNA in the beef that they used to make the meatballs. And I thought that was a strange reason to recall the beef because they've been finding human DNA in their sheep for centuries. So. It seems like a weird place to draw the world. So. I also noticed in the news that the Harlem Globetrotters went to North Korea. A lot of people were upset because all the human atrocities and all that. I noticed that they did not bring the Washington Generals with them, and I was trying to figure out who they were playing against. And I did some research. Turns out they were playing against a team made up of actual generals, because in North Korea, the only people that are well-fed enough to have the energy to play a game of basketball are the North Korean generals. Melvin DeVoe once said, "Never trust a big butt and a smile." But in my defense, my wife's ass was not that big when I married her. Been married 13 years, and marriage is great because it combines my love of being criticized for every single thing I do, and rarely getting laid, so two great things. In my opinion, the worst part about anal fisting is the awkward handshake after you pay the guy. Just kidding, I love everything about anal fisting, so the joke is on you. You ever accidentally get shit on your finger? You scrub it with hot water and soap for 20 minutes, and you smell your finger and it still smells like shit. So then you start grabbing random stuff in the bathroom like shampoo, Clorox bleach wipes, Pilot spray. You wash your hand with all that stuff, you smell your finger and it still smells like shit. So you get a little desperate, you get on the internet, you're on Google, you end up on hintsfromheloise.com. You start using weird stuff like lemon juice, used coffee grounds, you're washing your hands up against a metal spoon, you smell your finger and it still smells like shit. That happened to me this morning. I need to be more careful when I masturbate. Alright, that's my time. You guys have been a great audience.